So the Wizards didn't make a move, didn't trade Bradley Beal, didn't trade Jeff Green or Trevor Ariza, these veterans. And what Grunfeld said about the trades, trading Otto Porter and Markieff Morris, he said, the deals cover a lot of different things for us. It covers some of the goals we wanted to accomplish. Stay competitive, gives us flexibility moving forward, and get some young players we can look at that could be part of the core moving forward. I guess the young players being Jabari Parker and Bobby Portis.
The stay competitive portion of it really
that really irks you.
That rankles people.
Really burns my ass. I mean, I'm sorry. I don't want the Wizards to be competitive this year.
You want them to lose 12 in a row, 15 in a row. That's what you want.
Yeah, you know what? They're on their way. They've lost 3 in a row. They're starting to get into the whole tanking thing.
But they're not that bad. They're not as bad as the Knicks.
You know what? They get Cleveland tonight. No, they just lost to Cleveland
It depends.
recently.
Are they playing at Cleveland?
No, they're playing here.
Playing here.
Yeah.
No, you're right. They just lost to Cleveland.
Right. So
they can lose to anybody.
It's an entirely losable game.
That's the game where they were down by 25 points and they benched all the starters.
Right. Reserves brought them back. They could lose to Cleveland tonight.
No,
don't think
certainly
they
can, but
don't think they will.
Their winning percentage at home is not bad.
I don't even know who's on Cleveland. Cleveland traded a bunch of guys, like just lesser guys, but there was a lot of.
They got rid of Alec Burks. They shipped him out.
Clarkson and like Nance Jr. and guys like that.
What do you know about Ante Zizic? Big man that gets a lot of it. Chady Osman. I mean, they have just a bunch of skells on that roster.
Right. Think about it. And they beat the Wiz a couple weeks ago.
Now, I do think the Wizards could still move Beal in the offseason if they so choose, but it looks like they're going to.
No, I don't think they're going to move
Try
Beal.
and build around him.
Yeah, I think he's going to be their guy. They want to have a marquee guy. It's not going to be John anymore, so it has to be Brad. But I think everybody else is fair game, for sure, except John, who's untradeable. Like, John was untradeable before.
Now, they're not a good basketball team. They're a bad basketball team, especially defensively, but they've got enough talent where they're going to win, I'm not saying they go 500 down the stretch, but they're probably pretty close.
How can Ernie even say with a straight face that they're going to remain competitive when they're 10 games below 500? Now, that, to me, is not competitive.
Well, he thinks of it this way. They're only a couple games out of the last playoff spot.
Well, that's
such
4.
Short.
Not 2.
Short-term thinking by Ernie Grunfeld and the rest of that front office to grasp at a 7 or an 8 seed. That somehow that is a successful campaign. Bulletin, it's not.
Well, they're not even close to the level of. We thought the Eastern Conference was going to open up this year, right? And it did, but they're not even close to the level of the top 4 teams. You take Indiana out.
Not even close.
Toronto, really good team with Kawhi Leonard and not that many people are familiar with, but Pascal Siakam's really good.
Yep.
And then they add Marc Gasol.
Serge Ibaka's.
The Bucks, I just saw this defense in the NBA and a top 5 offense. They've got the Greek Freak, and then they add
you keep
Nikola
disrespecting
Mirotic.
them. You got to keep.
I kind of do, but the numbers say they're fantastic.
And they just got better yesterday.
You know how they added Mirotic? By shipping a bunch of second-round picks to the Pellies, something the Wizards would never be able to do because they never have second-round picks.
They've disrespected second-round picks for a decade.
Right. We thought the Eastern Conference would be wide open. This is the year that the Wizards can make a move up. So you get those 2 teams. And you get the Sixers, who have almost like a dream team lineup, probably second-best starting 5 in the NBA to Golden State.
They're light years behind those teams.
And then you got the Celtics. I watched the Celtics lose at the buzzer last night.
Man.
The end of the game.
Lakers really decided to focus after getting blown out by 40 to the Pacers the other night.
I just saw the last few minutes, which was great.
Mm-hmm.
Kyrie hits what looks like it's going to be a potential game-winning shot with 7 seconds or 8 seconds left. I think it's Marcus Morris was on LeBron, so LeBron didn't touch the ball. Brandon Ingram scrambles to the basket, gets his shot blocked, and somehow it kicks out to Rondo. It's the game winner.
At the buzzer?
Yep.
Yeah, I wish I watched that game. That was a TNT game. And, Anthony Davis, I guess the biggest story on trade deadline was the trade that didn't happen with Anthony Davis.
Right.
But, the Pellies just said to the Lakers, you know what, deal's not good enough. We're going to hold on to him and possibly get a better deal with the Celtics.
Explain to me how it works for a guy like, it's happening all over the place, right? So it happened with Cantor, and I know they're sort of tanking, but then like Gortat is just released. All these guys are just released. Like they'd rather just release them and still be on the hook to pay them, but somehow it behooves them. I don't quite understand.
Maybe if another team picks them up, they don't have to pay them.
Right, but other teams know that, so they wait the requisite time, right?
I don't know. I don't know how it works.
That's how it works in the NFL, right? Huh?
Keith got released.
Right, he got released, and then he'll re-sign somewhere.
Yeah, he'll sign with a contender.
Yeah,
Somebody will sign him.
I don't quite understand it all. But I could see that happening to John.
I don't know.
In 2 years, it'll be 4 years from now. But yeah,
I think it's
Yeah,
pretty
I
cool
guess.
though. In the NBA, you have all that activity because in the NFL, the trade deadline, you'll be lucky if you have like one deal.
I feel like you've had more lately though in the
You did.
NFL.
Yeah,
You've
Amari
had more.
Cooper get moved this
Used to never happen.
The
but it's
Eastern
nothing.
Conference, we talked about yesterday, it is wide open. And this is the first time in 15 years it's been wide open because LeBron's always been there. So it's going to be interesting
The
to
last
see.
2 rounds are going to be good. Like the first
Yeah,
round,
yeah.
I don't know what the
Well, I
first
mean,
round
I
matchups
won't
will
watch
be.
the first 2 rounds
The
of the playoffs.
second round's going to be really good.
Nah, I'll
Yep.
watch the last 2 rounds.